Hello, my name is Kathryn Carlsen and I'm applying to the elementary school position at Kenowa Hills Public Schools. And first I would just like to take a moment to thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm really truly am grateful that I am able to apply. I became an educator because I want to see change happen in students' lives. My whole mission as a teacher is not just to help my students be good students, but to help them learn how to be good people. I believe in teaching students to become world changers because no matter what age they are, they can take steps to change their world. I believe that it is just as important to teach students not just academic skills, but how to be a good friend, how to be a problem solver, how to stand up for yourself, and how to really build character, because these are the people who are going to take over for us when we get older. And I think as their teacher, it is a privilege for me to be able to teach them how to be a world changer in their world today. I graduated from Indiana Wesleyan in April 2016 with a bachelor's degree in elementary education with concentrations in language arts and social studies. And during my time there, I got a ton of experience with students. I did student teaching in third grade where I really took advantage of that classroom and I redesigned their math and reading blocks to better fit the students' needs. I did guided math and guided reading so that I could meet with students on a smaller scale and better understand where each child was at. I also did a lot of engaging hands-on lessons that got students excited about learning, where they were using manipulatives and reading literature circle books so that they could talk to each other about what they were learning. I also did a lot of inviting parents into the classroom so the parents could celebrate their students learning with them and be a part of that. This past year, I've worked at South Elementary in Hudsonville as a paraprofessional, mostly running intervention groups. So I worked with students in pre-K through 5th grade, doing different intervention activities, pulling kids out, planning a lesson for that particular group, assessing the students on that lesson, and then reteaching when necessary. So I was able to gain a lot of experience in intervention and working with those students who are struggling academically. In my classroom, I believe that every student should have the opportunity to be successful. And so it is my job as their teacher to plan lessons in ways that they can be. I do a lot of small groups with guided math, guided reading, where I'm able to have flexible groups so I can meet with students based upon needs. So I can challenge those who need to be challenged and support those who are struggling academically. I think a big part of helping students is just constantly questioning and constantly checking in and asking them how they're doing, asking them to explain something to you so that you know where they're at. I also believe that students should be successful socially. It all kind of ties into being world changers. How do we be a good friend? And teaching those students those different lessons to help them be successful in a social matter as well. Because I know some students are going to do really well there and some are not. So my goal is to build a family in this classroom, a community of learners where we can support each other and learn from each other. So thank you so much for the opportunity to apply to Kenowa Hills, and I hope to hear from you soon.